Hi English literature learners. Are you preparing for BGTRB English exam or UGTRB English exam or other competitive English literature examinations? Then this video is for you. Today let's learn 25 MCQs on The Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. BGTRB syllabus la Unit 6 American Literature la drama section la irukkirathu. In the drama The Death of a Salesman. Likewise UGTRB syllabusலையும் இந்த ட்ராமா இருக்குது. யூனிட் 5ல அமெரிக்கன் லிட்ரேச்சர் டீட்டெயில்டு ஸ்டடியில் இருக்கிறது தான் இந்த ட்ராமா. லெட்ஸ் டைவ் இன்டு டுடேஸ் செஷன். In Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, what is the original title Miller initially planned for the play before settling on its final name? Answer is The Inside of His Head. Explanation: Arthur Miller originally conceived the play under the title The Inside of His Head, intending to state it literally inside a giant human skull. Next question is, what major literary award did Death of a Salesman win in 1949? Making Miller the first playwright to win it, along with the Tony Award and the New York Drama Critics Circle Award for the same play. Which prize? The Pulitzer Prize for Drama is the correct answer. In 1949, Death of a Salesman won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, the Tony Award for Best Play, and the New York Drama Critics Circle Award. Next question is, which character in Death of a Salesman functions as an embodiment of the ruthless, rugged capitalist American dream and serves as the hallucination guide to Willie? Uncle Ben is the correct answer. Uncle Ben represents the romanticized, ruthless success story of imperialist enterprise. When I was 17, I walked into the jungle. Next question is, what is the name of the restaurant where Billy plans to meet Piff and Happy for a celebratory dinner which ultimately ends in abandonment and breakdown? Frank's Chop House is the correct answer. The climactic meeting where Piff attempts to tell Willie the truth about his meeting with Bill Oliver takes place at Frank's Chop House on 48th Street. Next question is, what object does Willie discover in the basement that alerts Linda to his suicidal intentions? A rubber hose attached to the gas heater. Next question is, explanation for this question is, Linda reveals to Piff and Happy that she found a short length of rubber hose behind a few sparks in the cellar attached to the gas pipe. Next question is, according to Aristotle's tragic criteria modified by Miller in his famous essay Death of a Salesman, is considered a prime example of tragedy of the common man. Arthur Miller outlined his dramatic theory in his essay Tragedy and the Common Man, 1949, arguing that the common person is as apt a subject for tragedy as kings. Next question is, what musical instrument played off stage symbolizes Billy's rural origins and the memory of his father? Flute. The play opens and closes with the soft sound of a flute melody, symbolizing the rural artisanal life of Willy's father, who made and sold flutes. Next question is, why did Piff fail to graduate from high school? He flunked math and missed summer school after visiting Billy in Boston. This is the correct answer. Biff failed Mr. Binpom's math class. He travelled to Boston to ask Billy for help, only to catch Billy committing adultery with a woman. Next question is, what item does Biff steal from Bill Oliver's office when he goes to ask for a loan to start the Lehman Brothers sporting goods business? A wad of cash. A fountain pen is the correct answer. Answer B, a fountain pen. In a compulsive act triggered by failure and anxiety, Biff steals Bill Oliver's expensive fountain pen from his desk. Next question is, in Billy's worldview, what is the single most important trait required to achieve success in the American business world? Being well-liked and attractive. Billy persistently preaches to his sons that charisma, personality, and being well-liked are for more critical to success than academic excellence. This is the correct answer. Next question is, what modern electronic device is Howard Wagner obsessively demonstrating when Billy comes to request a job transfer to New York? A buyer recorder. Howard is indifferent to Billy's plight because he is absorbed with his newly purchased buyer recorder, an early audio recording machine. Next question is, how much money does Billy borrow weekly from his neighbor Charlie to pretend he is still earning a salary? $50. Every week, Billy visits Charlie's office to borrow $50 so he can bring home cash to Linda and maintain the illusion that he is earning a commission. Next question is, what specific gift does Billy give to the woman in Boston which deeply bothers him when he sees Linda mending her own at home? Silk stockings. Stockings serve as a key motif. Billy gives expensive new silk stockings to his mistress, while his loyal wife Linda is forced to darn her old stockings at home. Next question is, who is Dave Singleman in Death of a Salesman? An 84-year-old legendary salesman who inspired Billy to enter sales. Billy recounts the story of Dave Singleman, who could make sales from his hotel room in his velvet slippers and whose death brought buyers from many states to his funeral. Next question is, what sport does Biff play in high school, climaxing in a landmark championship game at Epps Field? American football. Biff was a star high school football captain. The championship game at Epps Field was the peak of Billy's pride in Pip's potential. Next question is, what value is the life insurance policy that Billy commits suicide to secure for Pip? $20,000. Billy calculates that his $20,000 life insurance payout will provide Biff with the capital necessary to establish himself. Next question is, at the end of the play during the requiem, what line does Linda repeatedly say at Billy's grave? We are free and clear. Linda remarks ironically at the grave that she made the final payment on their home mortgage that very day, repeating, we are free and clear, we are free. Next question is, what is the character, occupation and accomplishment of Charlie's son Bernard as an adult? He is a successful lawyer arguing a case before the Supreme Court. Bernard, whom Willie mocked as studious and unliked in his youth, grows up to become a humble, highly successful lawyer arguing a case before the US. Willie mocked Bernard as studious and unliked in his youth, grows up to become a humble, highly successful lawyer arguing a case before the US Supreme Court. Next question is, what recurring object or setting in the Lowman home serves as a physical metaphor for their claustrophobia and lack of growth? The towering apartment buildings blocking light and air. The red brick apartment buildings surrounding Willie's house block the sun, preventing anything from growing in his garden. Next question is, which character declares at the end of the play, he had the wrong dreams, all wrong. He never knew who he was. Biff. During the requiem, Biff realizes the tragic flaw in Willie's philosophy, recognizing that Willie pursued a false illusion of success. Who defends Willie at a funeral by saying, a salesman is got to dream, boy. It comes with a territory. Charlie. Charlie delivers the famous eulogy, defining the tragic nature of a salesman's existence who lives by hope, charm, and dreams alone. Next question is, which city does Uncle Ben urge Willie to go to early in Willie's career to join his venture? Alaska. Uncle Ben offers Willie a job managing his timberlands in Alaska, an opportunity Willie turns down due to his belief in the sales profession in New York. Next question is, what brand of car does Willie nostalgically recall driving during his prime years as a salesman? 1928 red Studebaker. Willie constantly shifts back into past memories, idealizing his 1928 red Studebaker as a symbol of his past vitality and happier times. Next question is, what is Happy Lowman's real first name in the play? Harold. Happy's full name is Harold Lowman. He is the younger brother who pathologically inherits Willie's need for validation and superficial values. Last question is, what action does Willie attempt in his backyard late at night just prior to his fatal car crash? In a frantic state, planting vegetable seeds by flashlight. In a frantic state, Willie attempts to plant seeds in his dark garden late at night, symbolic of his desperate desire to live, became something tangible and fruitful for his sons. If you learn these 25 questions, you will be able to understand the concept of this trauma death of a salesman. If you have any questions regarding English literature, feel free to ask in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned to this channel to expand your knowledge of English literature. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. I have given my Telegram channel link in the description box. If you want notes, you can make use of it.